Hello everyone, it's H here for Trend Capital, and on today's video we're taking a look at Bitcoin and creating an update what has been happening since the last video. So last time we were looking for three scenarios that has now played somewhat, and we'll take a look at what played out and where we have created some kind of interesting changes in the charts. Let's start with the bull idea, where we were looking for a possibility of this being a three-way structure that is already done, and then having a five-way structure going up, and then looking for a retracement. Now, an area of interest definitely was somewhere around here, into that golden pocket, having this as a three-way structure. Let's see if I can find that. Not there, but some kind of extension like this, or it might have been actually these highs to be sure. So this area here with a golden pocket, that was an area of interest. What else was just below was this liquidity area here, and also the 786 retracement of this whole move. So again, that area was definitely on the table, and that is where we pivoted. Another area again was we had a untapped daily open there. I don't really particularly like the extension that we had here now, because again that goes so far beyond the 2-to-1 extension, which is why I moved the WXY labeled as such. But again, the idea that this is still a start of something to the upside is still a possibility, and it still looks good. Again, I'm still on the long on Bitcoin, and currently again we created quite a few of different calls on the Discord about the altcoins, which again had pumped way more than Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the other scenarios here first before diving more into it. The other scenarios was that this bearish scenario where we're looking for an ABC. We never got this retracement, which would have allowed us to short this dump. But again, that's all good. We don't need to get all of the calls right, or if a situation doesn't present itself, well, you just can't chase it, right? Or you shouldn't be able to. No, you shouldn't chase it at all. Now, what else, or what do we actually see from this chart is that possibility that we actually had this as a C wave. Why is that important, or why is that even seen, or where is it seen? Is just on RSI. You can see that we had divergences on so many different time frames here. These are very important. Of course, could it roll over? Of course it could. We could create even one more lower time frame divergence here before going up. But again, these daily buys that I have on my my indicator, they don't show up too much. So again, I kind of hold this at some kind of value as a potential low, which is why I'm still going to be keeping this ABC structure here as the scenario. But again, this would be a bullish scenario in which again this whole thing would be done already. The bull scenario that I called previously is a bit more bullish, because at this point we would be saying that this is another one too. If this other bear scenario with the ABC, this one, would be creating more highs or create even a structure like this, then again both scenarios are still valid as long as we hold this low. If we break this low after creating some kind of structure here, then, or even going up into here, then it's more likely that this bull scenario turns into more of a bearish scenario, creating this as a three-way structure, and then this whole thing creates a larger structure, something like this, if again we do pivot here. And then we are looking for areas of liquidity, these two lows to be taken out again before a potential continuation. Again, we have been on the same range since the March highs. So, but again, we don't know when this is going to be ending. We're still at the very bottom areas of this range, but you can see that we are respecting the value area low here very well. The 62,400 point of control going to be another resistance of importance, 67k, pretty much on the dot. But regardless of those, we'll see how that is going to be turning out. The only thing that I don't think is too valid anymore is this count that I presented, where we had the option of having this potential diagonal as an end of something. That's never ended, and we just continue to dump. So again, based on the extension that we have here, it goes well beyond the 2-to-1 extension. I don't think this is valid anymore at all. So I'm going to be removing that completely, and we're just going to be looking at these two counts anymore in the future. Again, on Bitcoin, I would have liked it to come down a bit lower in case I wanted to trade the lower time frame. Of course, I'm still on the long side at the moment, but this may as well turn something like this as well and create that low here, or even lower here to create that divergence as mentioned earlier. But for now, again, I'm still on the longs on altcoins as well. I'm going to be posting about those on the Discord as well again, if something changes. But those have been pumping very much on this rise as well. While Bitcoin has done 2%, they have done 5 to 10%. So again, while Bitcoin allows other alts to pump, you should be probably trading those alts on the long side. But yeah, that is the update on Bitcoin. As long as this low holds, or even this low, I'm expecting us to pump quite a bit higher. Again, resistances around the 67k, and of course the highs that we had here on the all-time highs. But those are going to be still in the making for a bit of time, I assume. But yeah, that is today's update. If you're interested in joining us on our Discord, check that out on countertrendcapital.com. And if you're interested in getting some kind of fee reduction in an exchange, check out our partner exchange on BitUnix. But that's all for now. Again, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next video. Bye bye.